The point we fail in is we need to start from the beginning. We only realize when our children has done something, wrong, seriously wrong, then only then we open our eyes. Islam has taught us even before this child comes into this world, the father and mother, they has to be religious. تنكح المرأة لأربع لجمالها ولمالها ولحسبها ولدينها فاظفر بذات الدين تربت يداك. A woman is married for 4 reasons: for the beauty, for the wealth, for the family status, for the deen. فاظفر بذات الدين. The Prophet ﷺ gives us the caution: be successful with the work of deen. If you don't, then you will be rubbing your hands. In other words, you'll be regretting. So even before the child comes into this world, he's saying that the parents have to be pious, and we have to make sure that we walk the talk. We are the role model. Like in one house, I went for iftar, so it was Maghrib time, and I said, okay, we'll go and read in Jamaat. So I asked the father, come on, John. He goes, no, I haven't got wuzu. I said, no, it's okay, we'll wait for you. He's in the house, you can do your wuzu. He goes, no, my clothes are dirty. He goes, change your clothing. So once this discussion was taking place, the young child comes up to me, one of the children, and he says, Mufti Saiful, my father never reads namaz. So you're telling your children to read namaz, you don't read yourself. It's not going to happen, it's not going to work. My son, do what I tell you to do, don't do what I do. It doesn't happen. Father was smoking, and the son saw his father smoking. Abu, can I smoke? How dare you say you smoke? Because why can't I smoke? You're smoking. He goes, no, I'm an adult. The son said, okay. So when I become an adult, can I smoke? The father speechless. So we have to walk the talk. That's very important, and that has to start from the beginning. From the, when we bring up the children, what does it say? Like, Subhanallah. مَا مِن مَوْلُودٍ يُولَدُ إِلَّا يَمَسَّهُ الشَّيْطَانُ فَيَسْتَهِلُّ صَارِخًا. Any child who is born, the shaitan pricks that child, and the child starts to cry. If you ask the scientists, the doctors, they will say, oh, it's come to a new environment, that's why he's crying. No. What is happening here? The shaitan pricks that child. What is the shaitan saying? Inna shaitan lakum aduwwun fattakhidhu aduwwa. Shaitan is your enemy, regarding as an enemy. So shaitan is saying to the child, because of your father Adam, I was banished, I was thrown out from Jannah. I will not let you go until I bring you back into Jahannam. Shaitan has made this clear from the minute the child comes into this world. So how do you counter this? Islam hasn't left us in the dark. Islam has told us that when the child comes, first thing what you do, get a scholar, as they used to do at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, they used to take the child to the Prophet ﷺ, get a date, chew the date, put the saliva into the child's mouth, so the impact, the effect, the influence of that piety of that person will go into that child. So you are countering the shaitan. Shaitan is saying, I am the leader, I am your boss, I am your God, I am this. No. What's the thing that we do? Give the azan in the right ear, give the iqamat in the left ear. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allah's the greatest, Allah's the greatest. Shaitan, you're not the greatest. So this is going into the child's mind. And this is very important that we keep that in mind. You're telling us to go towards the clubbing and pubbing. No. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah. Come to salah, come to success. So this is going into, subconsciously, into the mind of the child. We might be thinking, does it make any impact? No, the scientists will, confirm that it's having impact. The child, when he's in the mother's womb, he has an impact. If the mother is going through distress and stress and frustration, the child will, be passed on. This thing will pass on to the child. So that's why the child, so basically the upbringing of the children has to happen from the minute the child comes into this world. So you do the tahniq with a pious person, you give the azan, the iqama, you give a good name. Even name has an impact. Understand? If you keep good names, it has an impact. Saddam Hussein. What does Saddam mean? Bahut zyada takkar khane wala. Mubalagha. One who always, clash with people. He clash with the world. Name has an effect. Even if it's a good name, Hajira, hijrat karne wali. She will all be migrating. Whether from Bangladesh to UK, and the Prophet ﷺ, says about Hajira alayhi salam. She migrated, the mother of, the wife of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. She migrated from Palestine to Makkah Mukarramah, the hijrat. So name has impact. There was a youngster in our madrasa days, his name was Amraz, means illnesses. He used to be always ill. I changed his name to Sajid and he became better. So name has an impact. Name has impact. So we keep good names. So bring, this is a topic in itself, mashallah, our brother asking this question. That's why, mashallah, we come for these programs. And we need to have these programs more and more, so our children are, going into this pattern of understanding the deen properly. So give good names. On that 7th day, what do? You do the aqiqah. For a male, 2 sheep you sacrifice, because that's nafs ke badla nafs, jaan ke badla jaan. In exchange of the soul, you're giving that, so you're giving the qurbani. Like Sayyidina Ibrahim Islam gave the qurbani, subhanAllah, this became a sunnah. So basically, in this way, you're giving qurbani, and when you give qurbani, when you give sacrifice, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives barakat in your life. So all these things, when the child starts to speak the first thing, Allah, not ammu, abbu, ammu, abbu, ammu, that's it, they're going to learn anyhow. Put the child to start saying the word Allah, the kalima, and then bring them up. When the child goes to the age of 7, he said, Muru awladakum bis-salam abna'u sab'in. Order your children to perform salah from the age of 7. If you want our children to perform salah from the age of 7, you can't take on his 7th birthday, come to the masjid tawakkuli and read. You need to start teaching him from the age of 5 and 6. Read Surah Al-Fatiha. Demonstrate the salah. Practical demonstration is compulsory. So the mother and the father, they need to make the child stand next to them, and they will copy, they will imitate, they will mimic the parents, and they will go forward. You teach them the Surah Fatiha, teach them the Tashahhud, teach them the Durood Sharif, teach them the Tasbih, teach them Qawmata, Jalsa, all these things, the child will get them into his mind. So if he doesn't read namaz by the age of 10, he says, وَضْرِبُوهُمْ, be stern, be strict, be harsh with the child. Because the child is going to become baligh even later, 13, 14. But look at the beauty of religion. It's teaching us, by the time when he becomes mature, the angel, Kiraman Katim, they start to write, his life starts, his adulthood starts from the time he's baligh. So Islam is teaching us before that time, he is equipped, he is ready, mentally, physically, psychologically, emotionally, he's ready to take adulthood in his way forward.